Hi and welcome back to my channel. I've got the signatures into this journal. I've got 3 signatures in here and I've got it all glued in and it's looking pretty good actually. I was really happy how it all glued in. So remember I said I was going to put a hard spine into this soft cover. Well, there it is there. So what I did was I joined each of these signatures to this inner panel, and then I glued that in the junk journal. So I've got a little pocket here from some scrap, and what I've been doing is I cut up it was called an Australian diary or some Australian diary. I can't think of what it was called. I should have looked at it before I threw it out. But I cut all the pictures out of it and it was all these really old advertising type pictures. So I've put some of these in the front here. It's cool, isn't it? Bottle blossom. That's my front with the pocket. I still want to put something along here yet. And these are all my signatures. I'm really happy how they've come up. I've put a few pockets in, not many yet. It's still fairly plain, but I'm liking how it's coming up. I've used olden day books, like, you know, that one was closed through the ages. That one is the Good Old Days. Another old book here that I've used. Got some beautiful old pictures in it. I've used some of my printable doilies. That's another picture out of that diary book that I've cut up. Music paper, some out of that Sears catalogue. There's some scrapbook paper, pockets. This is an old typing book. What else? There's a few picture books in there. There's loads of writing space. All this sort of old writing paper. I've done it up with this butcher's twine that's red and white, but I aged it with some emboss, some ink, just to make it look darker or older. And yeah, I'm just now going through putting pockets in and doing things like that to it. So there's plenty of space to write in here. There's plenty of old pictures. That's dictionary paper. So yeah, there's plenty of old stuff in here. And it's all out of books. I think the only digitals in here are my doilies. So that's stuck in really well. Really happy how the spine is sitting. When it's closed like that, that's my spine, and it grabbed a nice little piece on the edge of the spine. So I was a bit mindful of that when I was setting it all out, you know. And it sort of all ties in with this little girl here. So what I'm doing is our local supermarkets have all stopped supplying plastic bags, and they all supply these paper bags now. So Dave come home with a few the other day and he's just about to throw them out, and I was like, no, don't do that. So what I'm doing is I'm just backing them. You know, all my journal cards are just backed with these things. Gives it a bit of strength, and it's not getting thrown out. And I'm just backing it on the right inside, of course. and then cutting them out, and you've got all that beautiful craft colour to write on the back. So easy as, I mean, everyone's done it. Just backing it with some, sorry, just putting some glue on, and then using a card. I'm just going to scrape that out. Got my good old I Love Salvos club. Because they gave me 2 cards, I don't know why. And on the other side, if you've got like a fold down there, just give that a good press on the fold as well, and it'll help stick it down. And that's all I've been doing. You know, I've cut out all these beautiful pictures out of that old book, and been sticking them down just so I can have a back on them. Some of them I'll make into maybe pockets, others I'll make into journal cards, and get that journal finished. It will probably be up for sale in my Etsy. I decided that I probably will sell it, and then I've got to get on to, I've got an order of 3 journals. The third one's not in a rush, but I've got 2 to do before Christmas, an owl journal and another cat journal. And therefore Tanya in Tasmania, for, I think they're for gifts for Christmas. So she's been sending me fabric as a part payment, and I'll show you in a minute what she sent me. I got another parcel from her the other day, and I'll just fill up this, then they can be drying. I hope you're all well, happy. I've been getting around on my crutches, actually feeling a lot better with the crutches, which is good, because they're not easy things to master, those crutches, at all. You've got to really gain your confidence on them. And Dave's very strict on me not going outside with them on down the stairs, so I have to be good and stay inside while he's at work, and because I don't want to fall over again, and it's very easy to topple over when you've got crutches, so especially when you want to get out and move. I'm just going a bit batty in here at the moment, and I said to him the other day, I just need to get out. I said, you need to take me shopping or something. Need a bit of retail therapy. He goes, alright, I'll take you to an op shop on the weekend. He knows me like the back of my hand. We've just had our 34th wedding anniversary too, which is nice. He bought me a nice bunch of roses, but he had to work that day. He had to do a football game, do crowd control at a football game, so we celebrated it the day before. So then once they're all stuck, you just go ahead and cut them all out. And I think, you know, this is a great way to use up these paper bags, because it's giving that picture strength, and you know, you can tear off the little bits on the back. They don't really bother me that much. And they're going to give those journal cards some strength. And see the little top of the bag here? I'm just going to leave that on there. I think that's cool. And to just to zhuzh it up a little bit, I get the oxide, distress oxide, give it a little flick with that, and that gets those white edges off. I might even on the bigger ones, I might even put my line stamp on it. So, and they'll come up really good. So that's what I've been doing with the paper bags. This one here, I think I'll keep the top of the bag as well. Because they're no good for the groceries. Dave comes in and they're all busting out of the bottom of the bag. I said, what's the good of them? And he's like, oh, help me. Oh, he's pretty good. He knows how to do the shopping now, which is good. And he doesn't have to ring me do the video, whole video thing as much now. He sort of knows what we get. So it's been a bit of a wake-up call for him, but realizing how much groceries cost, especially when you don't do the grocery shopping and then all of a sudden you go and you see all the prices. But we've got a really good greengrocer here called Arnold's, and that's where we were heading the day that I slipped and broke my ankle. We were heading to Arnold's to get some good specials for my daughter to take back to Dubbo, and that's when I rung her and said, go to Arnold's, get your specials, I've broken my ankle. And they were like, oh Mum, that's not important. Oh, I think it was the adrenaline going through me, but anyway, we didn't get to Arnold's that day. But they'll sell a 5 kilo bag of potatoes, a whole pumpkin, and a bag of carrots for $5. And that is so cheap. $4.95, $5. And that is so cheap. I mean, that would feed me and Dave for quite a while, vegetable wise, because just the two of us. So I'll go ahead and I'll finish the rest of those journal cards, and then when I'm finished it, I'll give you a flip through. But I've got a couple more bags there, so yeah, so that, you know, if you don't know what to do with your paper bags, if you do nothing else, back your journal cards with them. They'll come up a treat. Look, come up a treat. Nice and thick. Right on the back. Alright, I'll quickly show you the fabric that Tanya sent me. There was some lace in it. I've already put a bit of lace in here with that. Where did I do it? There's a little fold out radio in there. Put that in with a bit of that lace. Oh, there's some little scraps. She sent me some beautiful vintage tea towel type things. Don't know what I'll do with them, but they're pretty cool. Oops. She sent me a beautiful tablecloth, a couple of different tablecloths. This one's got roses on it. And there's a couple of marks on it, but I'm going to cut that up. I'll cut them up. It's another beautiful tea towel, tablecloth with roses that I'll cut up. She also sent me some few different souvenir tea towels, which are cool. There's a few different ones there. There's some paper bits and pieces too she sent this time. Some paper doilies, they're always handy. Two lots of paper doilies. Some cute mini pegs. And these are beautiful. These are velvet flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I'll put that in the bag later. And then there was just bits and pieces of some stickers in there. Different stickers. And then bits and pieces of pattern paper. Now, what else did she send me? Oh, there was this beautiful blue lace. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful lace. Love it. And then there was bits of fabric. Most of them were a lot bigger in this bag. There's some coloured bits of fabric. Blues, some nice blues. There's a white one. And some yellows. Look at that retro. So bright. It's so bright and beautiful. Look at this piece. Isn't that stunning? Isn't that stunning? There was a piece of this. It looks like a hairband, but it's just bare fabric. Then there was these greens. Look at these greens. Look at that. Look at that retro green. Isn't it yum? So there was those colours. I sort of just colour coded them because I'll put them into coloured bags. So there was those greens. Then there was some oranges. Beautiful orange prints. This one had Holly Hobby on it. And I was thinking I might use this for a Kate Greenaway journal. Wouldn't that be cool? Because it sort of lends itself to Kate Greenaway, doesn't it? And then there's some browns. And some little scrappy bits there. Hang on, I'll put this back up. I've got to juggle my space around at the moment. Then she gave me a big wad of fur. Now, I'm thinking for the cat journal I may use some of this fur for the front. So I've got the cogs ticking around. She said to me, would you like this fur and some velvet? And I was like, hells yeah. So there's a big wad of that fur. And there's a big piece of red velvet. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Look how bright it is. I want to have a go at making some mushrooms too. So when she said, do you want this velvet? I was just like, ooh. And then there's a big wad of this colour. Just a creamy beigey colour. Huge piece of it. She said she couldn't use the velvets, so they are gorgeous. Okay, then there's other little bits and pieces, all, you know, all sorts of little bits like that, stripy, and there was more bits, purples and pinks. There was a big piece of this fabric, which is beautiful. Nice piece of satin, pink satin. Piece of, I don't know what this is. It's very it drapes really well, so yeah, I have no idea what that is, but it's a beautiful colour. And then there's this one with the flamingos on it. So they're the fabrics that she sent me, and I've sent her a message and told her that I got them safe. She's like, well, I'll get the next lot ready. So she's yeah, she's a very generous person. But look at these, aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they gorgeous? Like when you open this red, it just goes bam in your face. Yum. So I love those, and I am keen to do something with this fur. And yeah, and then there was these little bits and pieces. So that was my parcel from Kenya. I also got quite a few other things in the meantime. There was a lot. I got more sequins and what else? Oh, there was quite a bit. I've put it all away. But so one thing I did buy lately is this ruler. Now you might have seen this ruler or something like this on We Are Memory Keepers. It's actually a book cover ruler, and I found it on Temu, and it's in a really nice heavy metal. And I thought, oh, I'm going to grab one of them, and I'll just quickly show you what it does. Right, you've got your say this is your book cover, and say these pieces are the thick book, you know, the thick book card, you know. So you put your ruler on there, and you, whoops, oh, my stuff's falling down. Oops, stay in there. Not happy when it falls down because I can't reach onto the floor very good to get it. Now I'm just going to put this on here just to demo for you, and this isn't a paid demonstration or anything. Now you put your book, what would you call it, the thick cardboard. Just pretend this is the thick cardboard for your book. You stick that on there, then you get this little piece here, this skinny piece, and that goes there. You stick the next piece here, and that gives you the exact width that you need for closing and opening a book. Then you put that next piece like that there. Okay, and there's the pieces to your book. This, then you go around the outside and you can trace it. You can either trace it or cut it at the same time. Okay, put this one up here. Okay, now you can cut that with this because it's metal. Oops. Just pretend like this isn't a proper book. I'm just doing this for you as a demonstration. Oops. And then you're going to go this way. Okay, and you've got your book cover cut then. Then what you do, oh, hold on to that. Then what you do is you come up to this piece here, this little triangle, and you sit that over the corner there and you cut that off. And you do that on all four corners. Right, then what you do is you fold in your book, and just this is just a quickie example. Right, fold in your book, and it would work the same for some fabric. You could mark it. Okay, and then you can put it on there to fold it. To make the fold. And then you've got your little book. Isn't that cool? Love this ruler. Now that's just all pretend because you would do it properly. But look at that, that's all covered. Then you come in with this and you mark that little hole. See this little hole here, like that, and you would clip that out, clip the holes like that, and then you would put elastic in here, and then the elastic goes over your book to close it. Isn't that cool? I thought that was so cool. When I seen it I was like, yep, I want one of them just to have. Just to have. So that was just a quick look at that. I mean, I'm sure you could do a better job than what I just did then, but isn't that cool? Tie your elastic in there and that's your book closure, or you could tie lace there or whatever. So that is very cool. Cool little ruler. I'm not sure what that's for. That one's got me a little bit stumped, but I guess I could look it up because I didn't actually demonstrate that one. But yeah, that's to get your outside. Well, you can go back and watch the video. So that was one thing I bought recently. Another thing, what else did I buy? I bought some bits and pieces and stacked them in here. These I got off Temu, I think. Did I get these off Temu? Yeah, I think I did. Or off, no, I got this one off AliExpress. This is beautiful. I want to put this on the front of a junk journal one day. It's a mermaid. and it's beaded and sequins. It's just stunning. It was only a few dollars. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I also got 2 butterflies. I'll just show you one of them. They're the same. Look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? So I bought 2 of them. And then what did I get? I've got some, hang on, I just gotta move some. I've got some of these flowers. I got some of these flowers. And a mix of these ones, which are really pretty. There's a mix of colours. Alright, what do I get in the next layer? Oh, not that one. Oh, I got some of these in purple. Some more of these in purple. Turn up. And then the rest of what I got was, they were just different sequins. So I want to have a go at making some sequin flowers. So anyway, that was what I got. Let's put that away. Isn't it gorgeous? They all came out. Where'd the rest of them go? In there. Oh. Gotta be careful I don't fall off this seat. I know. Bending over. Alright, let's put that away. Alright, so that is me for today. Just a quick video showing you a few things, what I've been doing, in here. I'll go ahead and keep putting some things in this junk journal and filling it up. So I hope you're happy, I hope you're well. If you see anything that you like in my video, like the ruler or anything, if you want a link, just leave me a message in the message box below, the comments. Like, share, all that sort of thing. If you're new here, I love it if you subscribe, press like and share my videos, and I will see you in a new video real soon. Bye.